Okay, so drawing a ray diagram. Let's say you're given a question that looks like this. You have a mirror, you have an object here, which looks like a Christmas tree of some sort here, and the observer, which is usually drawn as just an eyeball here. Okay, so that's the eye of the observer. Now what we're going to try and do is try and draw a complete ray diagram. So the image of this tree is somewhere on the other side of the mirror. So where is it exactly? Would it be down here? How do we know? Okay, and we're going to draw also the rays of light that would technically come from the object, bounce off the mirror and to the eye, allowing the eye to see the diagram. Now this isn't where the image is. The image is closer to being somewhere around here. Now why would that be? What did we just learn about objects behind a plane mirror? The objects are what? Ooh, you might have to look back to your notes. Images are what? Compared to the same size, okay, same size, good. What else? Same distance, right. The virtual image behind a plane mirror is the same distance as the object is. So let's take a little measurement here, okay? And again, we'll do as best we can, but we look like we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a bit. Okay, little squares here that are behind. So we want to go the same distance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a bit. Okay, that's pretty much exactly right. Okay, so this is the distance. Whatever distance that is, it's the same distance. Okay, now I know we're starting with the image, and that's okay, but we're going to complete the diagram, so it doesn't really matter. It's just going to be easiest to start with the image here. Now, this tree, let's just quickly sketch the tree as best we can. So again, it starts here, and the bottom part here is directly under the top, and it's at about this level. So 90 degrees, go out 90 degrees, and put the bottom there. So I am going to, as best I can, okay, draw this little Christmas tree image, and it should be dotted, right? Remember we said dotted? Let's pretend that that's dotted. Okay, it should be a dotted image of the Christmas tree. Got it? So that's the image that the eye sees. That's about where the image is. So let's just see what we're going to do. Now on this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw straight lines. And in completing the diagram, I need to draw a line from the eyeball, from the corner of the eye. Oh, that's going to be great. For some reason we have highlight yellow. And the eye is seeing the image here, right? So if it's seeing the image there, this is the line sort of that we're going to be following. Now let me just change those pen properties there. Let's do pen, let's do green. Okay. So in your diagram, the image is, or the line, the ray for the light is solid in front of the mirror, and it should be dotted behind. Okay, so a dashed, dotted, whatever. So when you're doing this with your ruler, it's easier for you with the ruler from the corner of the eye down to the bottom of the object, dashed on the backside. All right. Now over here, I'm going to try and draw this freehand. So over here, we go from the top of the eye, again, to the same point at the bottom of the object. So dashed lines, okay, and then solid line over here. Okay, that's what we got. Now that's what your eye sees. Where is that light coming from? Well, it's coming from the tip at the bottom of the object. And so remember, light rays travel in all different directions out from every part of the object. But on these diagrams, we just need to identify the light rays that are coming to the mirror and bouncing off the mirror to your eye. So this is what you do. Again, take your ruler and you draw from this point of incidence here a straight line to the bottom of the object. Again, I apologize for my freehand here. You should be using a ruler. Okay, see that? So that's how the eye sees the image. The light actually comes from the bottom of the tree. It hits the mirror, bounces off the mirror at the exact same angle that it came into the mirror at, and then it goes into your eye. Everyone see that? That's step one. Yeah, question?
So like the angle that it's coming off of the mirror is like, so that, so yeah, right there, so that angle,
yep.
Is that the same as the angle from the tree?
Okay, so yeah, so let's pretend we have a normal right here, And again, let me just maybe zoom in here a bit. So if that's the normal, okay, let me get rid of this arrow for you. So this angle here and this angle here should be identical. Also, if you drew the normal straight through there, then this should be also the same angle as the other ones. Yep, all those should be the same.
So, but if you like add those two, is it the same as to the one like of the tree up there? Like, does that angle matter?
I don't know which angle you're talking about.
So, like, if you zoom out.
You can draw a series of parallel lines here, so you can draw this line as well, right? And this line as well. There's all sorts of matching angles here. So yeah, this angle here would match this angle here. Okay, so that's technically the same. This is the same angle as these three that I've identified. Yeah. Okay, so the second part of this then is to draw the light rays that come from the top of the tree off the mirror to the eye. So again, you don't want to do this, okay? I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. Why do I not want to see this? Why do I not want to see that? Because the angle of incidence does not equal the angle of reflection at all. So this is not the right point of the mirror where the light would reflect. Does everyone see that? So you got to be careful. It's more so going to be down here, maybe here and here, right? Or maybe even lower here and here. So you have to figure that out. So let's do that. Again, what you want to do from the eye to the image to kind of find out where that point of incidence is, draw a line. Let's see if this is going to work. From here to the top of the eye. Okay? And let's use that same line. And also from there to the bottom of the eye. So just give me a second. Now obviously this is going to be a dashed line behind the mirror, but just for time, see? So those are the two lines you're making there from the eye to the image. And then of course we have from these 2 points, you have your straight lines to the tip of the object corresponding to the tip of the image. All right? So dotted on the back side of the mirror, those are all dotted lines. You don't have to draw these little arrows here, really. I just kind of did that. You don't have to draw those ones, so you can erase those if you want. I'm having a tough time erasing those without erasing other things. Yep. Anyways, you get what I'm saying? So that's sort of how that happens. I would suggest drawing the image the same size and the same distance away from the mirror, and again, at exact 90-degree angles. And then you fill in these ray diagrams, and that's how your eye would see that image. Okay? Any questions?